Well, she was wearing a short sleeve shirt. I'm Melton, son of a carpenter. My dad a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter. I get to tell parables. And this one's about the Latter-day Saints, LDS, the Mormons. Oh, I don't use their name dropping full title. But yeah, they like that LDS part. Latter-day Saints are proud enough of it to put in their title there, to refer to themselves as that, Latter-day Saints. This is my morning son of a carpenter sugar check. Apparently you need a whole lot of sugar to grow a new body, either that or this is your family's lifeline. I'm going to show you how to check it to make sure it's working properly. Oh, check it by trying to call me. These are my eyes. I've grown a new pair. A little hazy this morning, but you can still see it used to be all dark brown. Wasn't until about a half year or so ago that they started catching the light. A little shiny this morning, but yeah, smaller, browner circles. Slowly disappearing, the bigger, bluer circles growing in through and around. Yeah, medical research being passed by. Oh, a lot of other stuff. That's your hijack lifeline. When you try to call me, 424-229-4140. That's your hijack lifeline. You don't know when else your phone won't be allowed to work. I guarantee you, it's going to be boring when you try to call me and you get whatever it is you get. Phone ringing, an error message, a busy signal. You get to leave a message, I don't get it. It's going to be boring when you do that and you don't show up on my call ID, my call log, my call records. It's going to be boring, but it's not going to be boring if you need the firemen, police, paramedics for yourself or your family. So you make a video of that. You got the timestamp on your phone, you got the number dialed, and when it doesn't match up, we have phone gates. Match up to the phone records. So I tell everyone to check and post in 5, and these 5s that you can find at those websites, ChristComplexLinks.blogspot.com or vote-truth.blogspot.com or youtube.com/DNFD series. You can download the 5s, and you also download 19,000 plus of my hijacked livelihood. And yes, it's yours too. When you try to call me up, whatever boring thing you get, when you don't get me, you're calling up countless other customers. That's your gate's livelihood. So that's someone with a bigger name in your business but doesn't provide a better service or a better product, so they can get your business. I call it your gate's livelihood. It could just as easily be your spectrum livelihood if you're in the cable or internet business. Or oh, there's a good photo of my eyes. All dark brown before 96, excuse me. 1996. And yeah, you can see the smaller brown circles disappearing, bigger bluer circles growing in through or around. A child can notice that. But yes, doctors out here in California and yeah, even in Monroe, Louisiana, can't talk about the changing eyes and what goes along with it. Well, I moved out here a decade ago. Let me get to my sugar check, and yes, the 5s come in 4 to a 4x6 print. These are your driver's license size. Fit into your wallet. These over here are your a little bit bigger, 2 to a 4x6 print and 4x6 print. I paid 9 cents. I bought like under 200. I paid 9 cents a piece for them. 20 cents tops, depending on where you shop. Whatever you pay, it's not much. Print them out, and I'm going to tell you about the Mormons and a funny parable designed to get your attention and get you to pick up your phone. The Mormons, the Latter-day Saints, show up on my call log, just like a few other folks. And just because you can show up on my call log, it is not a big thing. I mean, a lot of good folks can reach me by phone. Oh, I need to go find my poker. Yeah, just because you show up on the caller ID doesn't mean anything. It's managed censorship. It's when you don't show up and you don't know who's hijacking your call to me. Yeah, I'm in the wheelchair. The blue-eyed DNA replacement for the brown-eyed DNA has to go on with the whole body. Anybody, even basic biology like I took, can understand that. Muscles got to be replaced, bones. Very painful with the muscles, and yeah, it's got to go on with the organs, everything. But no. Now let me wash it off. Where was it? Oh yeah, just because you can reach me by phone doesn't mean anything. It's how you ask. When you ask those folks who can reach me by phone, I got a whole lot. I used to work for the city of Santa Monica. I'm sure there's at least one good person there. They can reach me by phone. Had to underemploy me for years until I living hand to mouth and not much making to the mouth because yeah, not much. Not full time, and yeah, that very month I was supposed to go to full time and benefits and better pay. That's when I ended up in the hospital. 80 pounds lighter from those stigmata wounds, as I call them, part of the growing a new pair of eyes. It just seemed very odd timing to occur at that specific time. But yeah, the city of Santa Monica had to reach me by phone to employ me. Microsoft can reach me to give me those text codes, same with Google. And Microsoft, I've talked to time and time again. The Windows updates broke my last computer. Right after I was about to make a big fight for the Adventist folks. The Adventist folks and the Mormons, those two cults. Yeah, I live not far from the Adventist hospital in Glendale. It's just down on the other side, a couple of highways intersecting up there. And I had witnessed some extremely bad character from their doctors, so I prefer not to go to those folks. But they can reach me by phone. LAC, USC, Keck Medical can as well. Yes, the doctors who can't, Los Angeles cannot acknowledge. Oh, I'm having trouble talking this morning. It's from being a handsome bald guy. It's hard to do two things at once. But let me get back to that. I'm digressing, and I need to finish up my parable here. Just because you reach me is not a big thing. Try to call me up in front of all those folks you're going to find in those fives. Check in posting 5 in front of these folks, because in front of means they can reach you by phone. LAC, USC, Keck Medical folks, Spectrum can. They're my internet provider. Good folks aren't going to have a problem with you demonstrating America's hijacked lifelines to them. Because even if their phone's working when they show up on my caller ID and my call log, 206. They don't know if it's going to be working all the time. And it's very obvious stuff. When you got the timestamp on your phone, you got the number dialed when you try to call me. And I've been asking for Flight 93 checks for 9 years. I have yet to get one. A lot of mass censorship conducted without fear of being covered by the evening news. So make that video. We the people must be the evening news. Call me up in front of the network news anchors, local news anchors, any and all in the public eye. And yes, you can make that video of your certified mail, FedEx, UPS, as well as the U.S. Post Office, Not one bit of certified mail in all that time. About the Flight 93 checks, about some of my attention getting stuff, the Osama rumor that Obama is Osama's son. Oh, look around the eyes. And don't be haters. None about my Tommy Parable series I do daily lately. Got better part of half a year with my Tommy Parable. None. No mail, no certified, none, no non-certified. Make that video whatever you get when you don't get me, and then post it. Now let me get to my funny attention getting stuff. You know at times I can ramble on. It's already up to 11 minutes. You either look right at the beginning for the parable, or you kind of jump to the end. And Jared and Jacob. And sometimes I will throw them in the middle. Oh, retell my stuff, guys. Best way to do it. I know a lot of attractive blonde and near blind girls like to get the audios from my videos and just put them on their phone, slip in the earbuds underneath the hair, and as that boring professor up there drones on and on and on, they got something nice to listen to. So I try to provide them with a lot of stuff to listen to. Jared and Jacob are walking down the street. They have timed their visit to this neighborhood with dinner time, because if they find some folks stupid enough or generous enough to offer them a meal, offer them a little food, you must be hungry, you're going door to door. Yeah, they get a leg in the door, and you feel a connection with somebody you just fed, don't you? And it's also the same with them offering to help. The Mormon missionaries, can I help you rake leaves, or whatever else it is you might need help with. Tell me, can you witness my wife's phone not working properly as I make a video of it? And you try to call me, you check and post in 5, then you ask him, what do you know? But you show up on his caller ID. You can find those, his call logs, excuse me. YouTube.com/DNFD series. DNFD SERIES. Look for the little red phone. That's when the Mormons showed up on my phone records. Ask them, let them witness something that's dangerous. Your phone not working and not knowing when else it won't be allowed to work. Good people aren't going to have a problem with you demonstrating America's hijack lifelines to them. Bad ones are going to get angry. They're going to have a story to tell. They're going to make the bets. Of all those check and post in 5 in front of these folks, I'm trying to focus more on the more positive stuff. All policemen, all firefighters, all soldiers. You protect America, this is part of it. You protect your neighborhoods, all firefighters. Check your fire station's phone right now, 424-229-4140. You can't reach me. You have no idea how many of those folks in your neighborhoods that you protect can't reach you, at least not in a timely fashion or at all. They're not always around to complain when they need you, and they don't reach you. Anyway, Jared and Jacob are walking down the street, and Jared said, Jacob, you did it again. And Jacob said, I did what? And Jared says, you lapsed into Arabic. Yes, the Muslims and the Mormons are kind of sister faiths. One's a little older than the other, but they have a lot of Muslims on college campuses in Utah because of shared values, as I was told by a Mormon. The shared values being religious censorship. One just goes about it in a violent way, and one goes about it in that politically correct, can I help you kind of way. He said you lapsed into Arabic or whatever the language is over there. And he said, I did? He said, yeah, you did. And another thing. when you were talking about going on about how women should not be dressing provocatively and all of that, modestly, and you were staring right at Mrs. Washington. And Jacob says, I was? Well, she was wearing a short sleeves. I'm Milton, South Carpenter. Come see the guy who wears his imagery on his chest and switches it out twice a day for my sugar checks. Oh yeah, if the sugar check is real high, I shouldn't eat. And then I don't have the energy to design those fives. So that is a really big eye. Those fives, and remember to tell that joke you got perfectly just once. You never have to tell it again. It's also true of something serious like what you believe. Put it on video. Be a video pioneer. And come see me in person. The cool guy with the imagery. The handsome bald guy, the aspiring supermodel. And tell me what you believe in person. Ask me what I mean by Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. It's a way to overcome that religious censorship that has placed someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. We the people must be the reporters to do that. And that's some tabletop art. Those are all 4x6 prints. What you download from those websites. Follow the links, then download. Print out when you print your family's photos, or like you print out your family's photos. Come see me. Let's get started. A building that better work. Tear down the Great Wall of Evil has just me and all my imagery, and let's get started on those 1,000 points of light to inspire the future and the present to greatness with. Remember when the Mormons sniped chicken posts in front of them. Flight 93 chicken posts in front of them.